Stop posting your videos without using this, because if you're not, then you're landing on the wrong FYPs. And if you're landing on the wrong FYPs, then the people seeing your content are not very likely to actually like the topic of the video. Of course, here I'm talking about TikTok SEO, and let me run you through a quick example to help explain what I mean. This is a video we posted the other day. If you look at the search bar at the top, instead of find related content that a lot of videos have on TikTok, it has a keyword. It has get more views on TikTok. If you get your videos categorized, and you can check if yours have been categorized by looking at your own videos and looking at the search bar at the top, then that means TikTok understands what your content is about on a fundamental level. If they understand what your content is about, it means that when you post your content, rather than them testing your content with randomers, they'll actually look on the platform to see if anyone's interacted with content like that before and put you on their FYP. So going back to this example, get more views on TikTok. Once TikTok has categorized the video this way, pretty much every time someone interacts with a video on TikTok now, which is about getting more views, then that video is going to be in consideration to go on their FYPs. And as a bonus, if anyone searches on TikTok, get more views on TikTok, that piece of content will actually show up on the search results. So how can you do this for you specifically? Well, this is all about keywords. The reason that video got categorized to get more views on TikTok is because I said that phrase multiple times throughout the video. I used it in my description and I used it in my hashtags. So if you're doing a beauty routine, make sure you say it's a beauty routine in the video description hashtags. So then you show up on the FYPs of people who are interested in beauty routines. Same goes with gaming, same goes with fitness, same goes with any niche possible. And if you think you're doing this and you're not getting categorized, it means that you've just not found a category that TikTok understands within that niche. So that's the next step to this. To make TikTok SEO really powerful and to get a lot of views with it, you have to be going after the categories that TikTok understand. So make sure you drop us a follow, because I'm going to get a guide out on that this week, which is one of the most powerful things for getting more views. And if you want to be part of the community where we've helped people like Susan gain over 160,000 followers within a few months, then check the link in our bio to join our wait room. That's where you'll get access to our next launch when we let a select amount of people in. But in that wait room, you'll get some free training, so you'll start getting some results right away. If you're not landing on the right FYPs, you're going to be stuck at low views. That's pretty much it. It doesn't matter how good your piece of content is. If you're getting shown to the wrong audience, then they're not going to sit down and watch it. And a low watch time is the only reason people are stuck at low views. TikTok has told us that themselves. So how do you land on the right FYPs? I'm going to run through it and give you an example. So save this so you can come back to it later. Share it to help other struggling content creators, and drop us a follow for daily TikTok growth content. Now, to land on the right FYPs, TikTok just needs to understand your content. If they can understand what your piece of content is about and assign a label to it, then essentially they can look at everyone on TikTok, see what their interests are, and if someone's expressed an interest in that label before, then your video will go on their FYP. And of course, if you can do that over and over again, then low views are going to be a thing of the past. If your content's good enough, of course. So how do you do this? To get that label or categorization of your content, you've got to use keywords in the video, in your description, in your hashtags. For example, this is a video we posted the other day. If you look at the search bar at the top, it says get more views or how to get more views. That means TikTok has categorized it to that. So to see if you're being categorized, make sure you check some of your content after this and have a look at the search bar at the top. If it says find related content, it isn't. If it has a keyword or a phrase in it, then that's what TikTok's categorized it as. So because that piece of content is categorized as get more views on TikTok, it means it's going to land on the FYPs of people who have actually looked at those videos before, but it only got categorized that way because I used the phrase get more views on TikTok multiple times throughout the video, twice in my description, and I used it in every hashtag. So if you're stuck at low views, this is exactly what I want you to do. Before you film your videos, have a keyword in mind that you want to get your video categorized as, and make sure you're using that keyword in your audio, your description, your hashtags. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, but there is a next level to this to get you more views, and that is actually finding the categories that TikTok are rewarding right now. So if you are stuck at low views and you want to get that next step, drop us a follow because I'm going to get a video out on that this week. And if you want to join the community where we've helped people like Susan gain over 160,000 followers, click the link in our bio to join our wait room where you'll get access to the next Academy launch when it's live. And in that wait room, you'll get some free training so you can start seeing results straight away. If you're stuck at low views right now, especially as views are low across the board in November, here's something that you can be trying. And it's something that the hundreds of creators we're working with are trying right now and seeing some pretty good results with. Now, let me start by saying this. TikTok is a platform where they're aware of a lot of topics in a lot of niches. And they are also aware of which topics within which niches are people watching videos on, are people engaging with, so on and so forth. So if you're stuck at low views right now in November, one of the best ways to go about it is start finding these topics that TikTok are rewarding within your niche and making videos on those. So how do you do this? 3 different ways. Creator search insights, of course. That is just a live update of how many people are searching for different topics every single day. Find a couple within your niche. Only problem with this one is that there's a lot of competition with these because a lot of people are doing it. So you have to go that one step further, analyzing the content that's doing well and trying to make your videos better than theirs. Next place to look at is TikTok search. It's pretty much the same thing, but you want to put in a few keywords relevant to your niche into your search bar. Filter by the videos that are doing well this month, and just have a look at what those videos are on. Those are topics that TikTok are rewarding. And finally, your FYP. If you've curated your FYP right, this should be a live feed as to what topics are doing well within your niche, and basically a blueprint as to what your audience wants to see. With all of these, you could spend 30 minutes and probably come up with 20 different topics on TikTok within your niche that they are rewarding right now. So the next step is up to you. How do you set yourself apart with these topics? How do you make high quality content with these topics? And how do you land on the FYPs of people who are actually interested in those topics? I'm going to get videos out on all 3 of those this week, so make sure you drop us a follow so that you don't miss any of them. And if you want to join the community where we're helping creators, such as Susan here, who gained over 160,000 followers within a few months, then click the link in our bio to join our waitlist. You'll get access to the next launch of our academy in there. And in there's some free training for you to capitalize on and start seeing some results straight away. One of the biggest reasons that people are stuck at low views on TikTok is because they are creating videos on topics that TikTok don't really understand, and they're not that interested in pushing out to a lot of people. TikTok knows what people are responding to, and they're going to prioritize different topics of videos within different niches. So if you're stuck at low views, if you can find the topics that they are rewarding within your niche and make a lot of videos on those, then that is a surefire way to break out of the low view jail. But how do you find these topics? 3 different places. These will all give you content ideas that will help you get you more views because they are favored by the algorithm right now. And you can get about 20 different video ideas within about 30 minutes. It's pretty wild. First, you want to use Creator Search Insights, of course. Look in there, find topics which a lot of people are searching for within your niche. Post videos on those. That's pretty difficult though, because you've got to break down what videos are doing well and try and make yours better. So if you want a tutorial on how to use Creator Search Insights for this, just comment part 2 and I can get a video out this week because it'll be pretty detailed. Next place to look at is your TikTok search. So literally just type in a couple of keywords related to your niche within your search bar. Filter by what's getting people views this month, and have a look at what topics those videos are on. Again, they are stuff that TikTok are rewarding right now, so they will help you break out of low views. And finally, you've got your FYP. If you've curated your FYP correctly, it should just be full of content that's within your niche. You're essentially acting as an audience member there.